Judy, is your mic on today?
Yes, it is,
I
Ryan. Thank
I
you.
had to check.
I wanted to use my earbuds, but they're not working still, so I don't know.
Oh,
I
are
just
they under
see
warranty?
no, these were from like my first iPhone that I ever bought, probably.
I know that was the joke. Is that they're so of course they're not going to be in.
Anyways, um,
Welcome to a conversation with Judy and Ryan. We where we basically just talk about what's going on, whatever we want to talk about. It's a conversation about whatever.
whatever.
We do it every Tuesday right here on youtube.com/, take a breath, or whatever audio podcast stream you enjoy listening to, unless it's one we don't. I don't know.
I don't
Just
know.
look up wherever you're at, just look up a conversation with Judy and Ryan. You'll find us if we're there. All right. So going back to talking about your earbuds that are 9,000
These,
years old,
these.
right?
Yeah. hmm
You know, you can come into like the 21st century and get some AirPods or some
Look,
actual earbuds.
listen. I tried using my AirPods, like connecting it through Bluetooth on my laptop, but the volume doesn't work. So you're just loud all the time.
Why don't you lower the volume on your
It doesn't
computer?
work. It doesn't work. I've tried. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I can't adjust the volume on the computer. Like, it's just, even if I mute the computer, it's still loud.
How old is your computer?
I don't know. This is my work laptop.
Well,
Like,
is it a Mac or no?
no, it's a Dell.
Well, then, okay. So, what you need to do
Uh-huh.
is not now, obviously. We got
You
we
mean
got
right
good
now?
audio, right? But what you need to do is you need to go in and look at not just the master volume, but all the different volume levels, because I'm pretty sure Windows has an audio mixer essentially. And so there might be one specifically for headphones that you can lower,
Okay, I'll have to do that
or
on
yeah,
next.
or Bluetooth or something. Yeah, check it out. Cause I
Okay.
mean, like, I can do it on my computer.
Okay. My
I'm
bad.
just
I'm
saying.
sorry. I'm
No, I'm
sorry.
not.
I don't know.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
like my bad.
whoa. No, woosah,
Gee.
woosah. I'm not trying to anger you. I'm just saying, like, it's a common thing.
Yeah.
So it should be there. That's all. Fuck.
But don't you have a Mac?
Yeah, but that's my point is Mac hasn't had something like that, or they don't even have anything close to that kind of functionality in the audio department
hmm
compared to Windows based PCs and maybe even Linux. I'm not sure about that.
hmm
And I just say that because it's a much more open space over on Windows, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, are you upset that we're
Wow.
doing the show early this
Wow.
week? Is that what's happening?
No, I mean it's thrown off our, routine here, but
I'm not happy about it. It's
okay.
not like I want to be. No, I have to be here today
I know.
because the normal day of filming, I have to serve hot dogs and chips and all the things that are going to be a parent's best friend at a baseball game. I have to do the stupid concession stands. Damn it!
Were
I
you
thought
voluntold to do this?
I really was. Yeah. So
Sounds
in the
about right.
league that my kid is in, apparently you have a choice to pay $50,
Okay.
which, by the way, this is kind of bullshit, in my opinion, only because just make the fees bigger, right? If you're going to
hmm
say that I can pay more, just make the fees bigger or make it mandatory that everyone has to volunteer. But
Right.
don't make it optional where you can pay $50 and then you don't have to volunteer, or you can volunteer for this, what, hour and 2 hours and 15-minute shift.
See,
Um,
there's the thing. Like, I feel at a certain age, we should just pay things to get our way.
well, so here's what happened. The ex is a
What had
coach on
happened
his
was,
team, right?
oh,
Exactly. So the ex is a
okay.
coach on the team, and she was under the assumption that her volunteering to be a coach covered her volunteering, but
It
she was
doesn't.
wrong.
Wow.
It was
I
very
would
wrong.
think that it also counts.
Yeah. So since she's doing the coaching, I was like, forget it. I'll do this part. But this never again. I'm never doing this again. Next time I volunteer, it's going to be court ordered. Okay.
It's gonna be fun. I mean, the weather's still nice out there, right?
It is. It's been very nice out
Uh,
here. You know, how about where you guys are at?
it's starting to get warm, hot upper
Okay.
70s, lower 80s soon, but it's lots of there's a lot of bugs out right now, so I hate
Ah,
it.
gross.
Because it's been
Gross.
raining so much. Probably so many mosquitoes out here and just getting bit left and right, so that's
See,
fun.
that's another great thing about Vegas, man. I mean, it's going to be really, really hot this summer, but no bugs, nothing.
Yeah, there are
Oh,
scorpions though out there.
yeah, but like you gotta really dick around in order to get hit by one of them. Like you'll see them
No,
coming.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. You'll see them coming, but it's funny because one of my friends, John, somehow he always has little scorpions in their house during the summertime, and he'll film them like, him and his mom are like hunting for them because they have like their black light on, and it's a pretty interesting process for them. But
Wait,
yeah,
wait. So him and his mom take black lights and go bug hunting?
and like, yeah, I mean, essentially, if you put yes. Because they're in their house, right? So you have to take a black light so you can see them easier because they glow like this fluorescent. I don't know. It's
Ma, get your black light. We're going hunting.
you gotta kill them suckers before they get you. Just saying.
Oh, I appreciate that. I really do. Uh,
Yeah.
what's new with you, Judy? We really haven't had a chance to talk much about anything because the schedule is interrupted this week. I'm sorry. But like what's going on? Anything? How was your Easter?
We didn't do anything for Easter. We literally stayed home and just watched TV. It was just a regular Sunday to us, not really a big deal out here,
Wow. This is such talking to you is so
I have to
exciting
tell you.
sometimes.
I'm an old married lady, like
uh,
although on Saturday we did go so in Texas it's bluebonnet season, so it's like our state flower, I think, or whatever. And it's so pretty, but
I love how every time you give a fact about Texas, you're like,
shit.
it's something like this or whatever.
I don't even
you
know if it's the
never
state flower. I just made that up, but
you
it could
never
be.
commit 100%.
Because I don't want to be fact checked and bitches be like, bitch, you're wrong. The state flower in Texas is not bluebonnet.
They gonna do that anyway. Say it with your chest. You're like blue bonnet, motherfucker.
Which I still don't know why they call them blue bonnets. They're like violet, but whatever. But we went to go to like this park. We looked it up, like the best place to go see the blue bonnets, and it's like this huge hill that just has these flowers all over the place. That was pretty neat. Took pictures with my dog.
Oh, I did see that. I did see a picture of you. Were you wearing pants?
No, I was wearing shorts.
Okay, because I was like, okay, you're short. The picture looked. I wasn't sure. I was like, I hope she's
You're like,
wearing
is
pants,
she
and I
pantsless
really hope
in
that's not.
public?
I really hope that's not a skirt. Yeah, because it was nothing left to the imagination.
It
Uh,
was fairly warm that day, but
no.
you
It's
know,
just because of the angle of everything. That's
yeah.
why, But I'm sure when you were standing up, you looked much more, you know, Much
Appropriate.
more appropriate homemaker material, whatever you want to say. By the way, I was thinking about this the other day. And we'll
Oh,
get back to my Easter in a second, but I was
okay.
thinking
Yeah.
about this. I am very fortunate to live in Las Vegas
Hmm.
because some of the things that I say to you,
Hmm.
right? If I were your husband, I
Why would you?
I'm just if I were your husband,
Yeah.
I would maybe not always be cool with the things that I say to you or with a guy talking to my wife the way that I talk to you sometimes. Now, I understand that I talk to you this way because I'm so unbiased that I just talk to everyone the same. Call a
Yeah.
guy bitch, call a girl bitch. When I'm
Yeah.
excited, I say bitch,
Yeah.
which I actually learned from a woman. Thanks, Jocelyn. Love you, girl. Oh,
That
I'm
you
gonna get
just
into
you use bitch to everybody.
Yeah, well, she was like she would text me, she's like, bitch, and I'd be like, bitch.
I think it's for me, it's like girl. Like I caught myself saying girl to you at some point in our podcast. Like, girl, don't you know?
Okay, I get it. So he thinks of me as a woman. Cool. That's fine. I'm totally fine with your husband thinking that I'm a lady or that I'm your like gay best friend, whatever. As long as at no point do I have to worry about him, hit me with an overhand. Because, like I've said many times on this podcast, he's a real man. He will
Yeah.
fuck me up. I'll probably get a couple good shots in, but at some point, like, I'm not battle tested. You know,
Don't worry, no worries, no worries. There won't be any altercations happening.
well, the funniest thing I ever heard from a guy I used to work with, his name was Silk, and he was a big guy, right? Like, not only was he tall, he was probably like 6'2", but he was also very massive, right? So,
Yeah, like solid,
solid.
wide
He had a big
shoulders.
belly, but yeah,
Yeah.
like dad bod, but like if you took two dad bods and put them into one bod, right? So there's extra fluff, but it's all very solid, right?
Yeah.
And he would always say like, yeah, I'll fight anyone. I might not have the stamina, but those first 30 seconds are going to be the roughest of their life.
He's just gonna
Oh,
be punching and then just
just,
winded.
just one to just know that no matter who you're fighting, to just have this self confidence of like, if I can do this in 30 seconds, I know I'll last that long. Can they?
Right.
Because for me, it's like, how do I survive? Okay. Yeah. No, you're just like, you don't.
I was fixing my headset so I could hear how do you survive, Ryan?
How do
Tell
I
me.
survive?
You
I said,
know.
how do I survive? You're just like, you're staring at me. Fuck, that's a good point. How do you survive? How is something like that possible in any scenario, Ryan?
Just fall down and curl
Just
up into a ball.
You want me to go full ostrich? Put my head in the sand? Just hope the bad thing goes away?
Just go full armadillo.
Oh, wow. So defensive.
Oh,
You're a defensive stance kind of girl. I like it.
just say
I'm just
what they gonna
saying.
do when you just start rolling up and so, just gonna stare at you like, what the fuck? Are they gonna leave?
This is my armadillo stand.
Oh
Uh,
man, wow.
what's next?
Wow.
Do I pull out a Pokeball and go, I choose you? What other genius fighting tips do you have for me, Judy?
That's it. That's all I have
That's
for
it.
you.
Just
I've
armadillo
never been
stand.
in a physical fight, so I can't tell you.
Oh God.
But
Oh
yeah,
God.
so that was sorry, back to Easter. We didn't do
Mhm.
anything and there's like no kids around us, like so we don't go Easter egg hunting or anything like that. But
So you guys went to a hill.
Went to a hill, got some Buc-ee's for lunch, and ate it at the park. And
What's
honestly, that was
Bucky's?
oh, Buc-ee's is it's a glorified a gas station. And it's super big in Texas, and there are also some other states in the South. But basically, it's like a huge gas station. Probably has like 100 pumps or whatever.
So it's like a
And
truck stop.
yes, it's a
Okay.
truck stop, big gas station, huge store, right? So they have clothes, food, snacks, all the snacks that you want. You can make your own iced coffees. Did I just freeze?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, fuck. I was getting into my Bucky stands. The hell? I'm obsessed with Bucky's, I must say. Like, I'll just be upfront. Bucky's is life. But
So when you say you had Bucky's, like what kind of food did you get? Do they have like their own restaurant type shit in there?
it's not a restaurant per se, but they have their own bakery and they have their smokers, whatever. But they serve
What do you mean smokers? Like they smoke meat?
mhm. Yeah, so
No,
they have
we ain't all
barbecues.
in Texas, okay?
Sorry,
Smokers
they
are
have
not something
smokers.
you don't have
Or
a smoker at a gas station unless he's puffing on a Marlboro in Vegas, okay? You gotta
all
let
right.
someone know.
Sorry, I forget. Yes,
God.
smokers to smoke meats like barbecue. So they have they're known for like their brisket sandwiches. They have smoked turkey sandwiches, whatever other sandwiches they have. I can't think of. But because that's all I guess like the brisket sandwich. But they do now have like fried chicken sandwich. Um, they also have, like I mentioned, a bakery, so they have all these pastries there. They make their own jerky. It's like an experience. So if you ever drive down to Texas, you'll have to stop at a Buc-ee's. So
I will not be driving down. I might at one point fly down there.
yeah,
I drove through Texas once when I was a kid, never again.
it's the most boring pass of land that you could ever pass by.
Yeah. It's just
It's
mm,
flat and literally there's nothing there.
so
But
honestly, no,
yeah,
what?
no, I was just gonna say Buc-ee's is pretty great, and whenever we find it, because they're not like in the main cities, right? So they're on the
Yeah, because they're
outside when
truck
you're
stops.
yeah, I'm just,
It's not a gas station. That's why we have truck stops here too.
but I mean it's not like a regular truck stop where you
I get it
can
that they're branded
shower
with
and
smoked
stuff.
meats and everything, and because of that,
They
it's
don't
the
have
great.
showers.
Yes, they do.
Well,
That's what
no,
a truck.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Bucky's doesn't have showers.
Oh, they should. That's fucked up. It's a truck stop with no shower. I bet you if Houston had come up with Bucky's, they'd have showers. Just saying.
What?
I don't know. I'm just trying to keep the rivalry going.
Okay. Anyways, you were like, I heard in the last episode, I'm not scared of any Houstons coming
Yeah,
after me.
yeah. I'm not. I'll take on all the Houstons. Okay,
All the Houstons.
all of them. I took on 3 last week. It was nothing.
Oh man.
All right,
Yeah.
so I want to
How
do.
your
I want to try
Easter?
some. I want to try some. A
Wait, you're
little.
not
What?
you're not gonna talk about your Easter?
Oh, yeah. I guess so. Fuck.
Okay, you can just talk about mine and
I
not talk
mean,
about yours.
no, we could have. We won't, but we could have. I have a thing that I wanted to
We'll
ask
get
you, and
to it.
no, I know. I'm just saying I'm excited, so I wanted to. I was just trying to
You're
get to it.
jumping in. I
I
know.
forgot. I got to talk about Easter. Okay, so I woke up to a text from my mom
Oh,
saying, "Asher James, the Easter Bunny must have gotten confused because all of your stuff is over here. There's baskets, there's eggs, all the things. I think he thinks that you were supposed to spend the night over here. So hurry up and come on over."
okay. Mom.
Good morning.
Hi,
Honestly,
mom.
it was like that meme when you the meme where it is 7 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And I just wake up and I'm like, I was not ready to read this novel. So then we go and get ready and we go over to my mom's house and she's done an incredible job like she always does.
Mhm.
Puts eggs all over the place. And this dude is so blessed, my son,
Yeah.
because his grandma went way fucking overboard, in my opinion, because he had like 3 Easter baskets,
Mm.
right?
Wow.
On top of the exactly on top of the eggs, right?
Yeah.
So then, oh man, so my mom puts out 30 eggs.
All
Okay,
right. All right.
remember that number, 30.
Okay.
So then he goes out and he collects all of them. He's not sure if he has 30 or not. He starts counting them. One, two, three. And he gets to 28. And he's like, all right, I have 28. All right, we'll go look for some more.
Yeah.
So Alex is like, you know what? I know that we spent a lot of money on that private school, but he was counting real slow. So I'm going to check real quick.
Yeah.
So she goes and recounts them. She gets 29,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So now her and Asher are going all over the place together looking for eggs.
Yeah.
And now my mom's like, I don't think I hid them anywhere too hard. I'm going to count them again.
Oh no.
And she got 30.
30.
So lucky me, because
Yeah, of
I
course.
pride myself on the fact that we spent a good deal of money when we could afford it on his education. And that
Right.
helped him do things like get into the math bowl, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not so impressed by that anymore. Can't even count to 30?
Did he just stop at 28? Because he
And
didn't
then
know what was after
and then there's Alex,
that?
27 years old.
Oh.
And I guess what happened, I would say this too if I'd fucked up. But I guess what happened is like some of the eggs weren't together. So she
Okay.
wasn't sure. She miscounted because like she didn't group them properly together. Like she counted
Oh.
the same ones twice or something. I don't know.
It's something.
I don't know, man. Like that was just like it was one of those moments where you're not you're with friends, so you're not embarrassed, right?
Yeah.
But you're also just like, I would pay anything to be able to go back 5 minutes. I, just, I need to be Doctor Strange right now and multiverse this shit real quick, okay?
Oh no.
Oh, so that was
Wow.
fun. And
Yeah.
then yeah, after that came home. We had a lot of El Pollo Loco.
Oh, okay. El Pollo Loco.
That's my mom's go-to fast food
Yeah, okay.
because it's the healthiest thing that you can get.
Fair, fair.
So, and of course, it was just her because my dad's out of town fishing.
Mm. Hmm.
So, but of course, she still buys like 7 family platters.
For
It's
the
like,
five of
oh
y'all.
yeah, yeah, exactly, right. And
Okay.
then just like, oh, I guess we're not gonna eat it all. You can take it; it's fine.
Of
So now
course.
I've got a Costco sized grocery bags full of food.
Oh.
So
All the
yeah,
sides.
all and we have dessert for days because of
Oh,
Asher's
dessert
17
too.
Easter gas baskets. So
That's fun.
yeah. Oh
Fun.
man. Okay. Well,
Okay.
we've talked about no. We've talked about Easter. So now, and I brought up Asher. I would like to talk about how I jinxed myself. This is 2 weeks in a row I've jinxed something.
Okay.
I jinxed you, and that's why you didn't get to go to Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
And now I jinxed myself because remember when I was talking last week and I was like, "Oh, he's such a good kid,"
Yes.
and I'm the day that he gets in trouble, like real trouble, is the day that I'm going to be like, "Yeah, I'm so happy because I get to yell at you now."
Right.
Yeah, I was fucking stupid of me. Okay.
Okay.
So yesterday, Monday, all the schools, I don't know if it was like a special school holiday or what, but all the schools were off.
Okay. Weird. We used to not be off for Easter Monday back in the days, but
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was just like either way, all the
Okay.
schools were off.
Yeah.
So Alex's mom was gracious enough to babysit him while she and I worked.
Right.
So while he's there, he had the balls to say to his future grandmother,
Yeah.
well, my nanny's rich and you're not.
Ooh. Okay.
Bro, like,
What?
uh,
Okay.
of all, like, you got why? Well, because here's the thing, I would feel differently if I actually thought that rich people, one, were better than poor people. I don't, but also, I don't think that I'm rich. I think that my dad and my mom have a decent amount of money because they earned it, because they worked their asses off their whole life.
Mm,
You know what? So they have nicer things.
right.
And not everybody gets that. My point is that I try to teach him the value of money and how hard it is to get money. And I'm so upset still. It's getting me rattled.
Yeah.
Um,
This just
and
happened yesterday.
yes.
It's so fresh on your mind.
And so for him to one talk about someone else's money, as in my
Yeah.
mom's, like he has anything to say about that.
Right.
And then two, thrust it in someone else's face, and guess what?
Yeah.
I could come up with a million different reasons as to what he actually meant and massage it and make it okay. But
Right.
no, like, bro, there
Yeah.
was so like it took everything in me because I had to drive from my job to go pick him up, which was 40 minutes away.
Uh-huh.
And then we had about a 35-minute drive back to my place. And it took everything in me not to actually yell at him.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even my mom. Can you
Right.
imagine how Alex was last night?
Oh, yeah.
So, and the thing that's interesting is just like my mom doesn't even flaunt her money. Like she's super humble about it.
Right.
My mom, honestly, on any given day, is more worried about losing her money than she is about spending her money and showing it off. Okay, like on
Yeah.
any given day, it'll be like she's always super generous, obviously, with the chips and the food and everything like that. But
Right.
on any given day, it's just like, oh no, the windfall's not coming. We got to bunker down. Okay.
That's how it should be,
No,
and
I don't
yeah.
disagree. I'm just saying, like, for her to treat him as loving as she does, and for him to take that and throw it in someone else's face, like,
Yeah.
shut
That's
up.
yeah. So did he get yelled at yesterday when you got
He got
home?
yelled. Well, he got yelled at. So here's the thing: the one thing I'm proud of myself, right? I knew that what he had said was super disrespectful, and I
Right.
also knew I didn't want to get fucking blamed for it, right?
Right.
Because that's something that real quick, what are your parents teaching you at home, right? So as soon as I walked in, I was, bro, why are you talking about people's money? Why? And
Yeah.
he was like, I was just eating mac and cheese. What the fuck, man? What happened?
Just trying to eat my food. What?
Right. So I made a scene in front of grandma because I wanted her to know how important it was that we don't tolerate that kind of stuff, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I went hard on him in the house and then talked to him in the car a couple times. Like I said, I was trying.
Yeah,
I
of
had to
course.
pull myself back in to make sure I wasn't yelling at him.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Alex had a talking to him. I'll put it this way. We normally have dinner around 6:45, 7.
Okay.
At the latest is 7, right?
Right.
We didn't have dinner yesterday until about 8:15.
Wow.
We had tacos with pre-cooked chicken from El Pollo Loco.
Okay. Yes.
And we didn't eat dinner until 8:15. All right. And don't get me wrong,
Uh,
Alex transformed it. Like she added a whole bunch. I'm not trying to put her
yeah.
tacos on
Yeah.
blast. I know someone's gonna be like, why are you talking shit about the tacos? You know, disrespect the tacos. No, the tacos were amazing. I'm just saying she was multitasking with her ingredients,
Right.
and yet it still took 2.5 hours to make them some bitches
Yeah.
because per her, she had to keep taking breaks. Per me, she had to stop and yell at his ass.
It's understandable. It's
1,000%.
Yeah.
I was sitting right next to him the whole time. So it wasn't like she said
Yeah.
anything that I didn't agree with or that I
Right.
thought was out
Yeah.
of pocket.
Right. Right.
You know? Mostly she was yelling at him because she would get frustrated because she would ask him something and he does the thing that kids do, which sounds like a defense, but it's not meant to be, where they just kind of shut down and don't
Yeah.
talk and just stare at you, hoping that, well, if I don't say anything, it's
They'll
just gonna
just
go
kind
away,
of
right?
right.
Like you're just
Yeah.
gonna have my dinner and then we get to go like nothing happened, right?
Right. Yeah.
And she was like, nah, not today, son. Nah, you messed with me, familia.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
yeah.
mm.
So that was my
Wow.
Easter Monday. What a blessed day.
Ooh, it must have been fun. Wait, so
Yeah.
after he said that, did the mom was like, "Hey, you gotta pick up your son," or
No,
did she?
I mean she texted
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah.
Let her know what happened.
Okay.
And Alex was like, all right, we'll deal with him when he gets home.
Okay.
She wanted we gonna light him up. Just hold on. We coming.
Where's the bell? Just
But
kidding.
no, like, and here's the thing. And here's how fortunate he is. And that he is so lucky that he grew up in this generation. Because, and don't get me wrong, I get it that the generations previous to mine were much, much harder.
Yeah.
But I definitely would not have somehow finagled my way into getting a slushie after insulting someone's wealthiness.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. Yeah.
I came in, he has a nice blue raspberry Slurpee. He just I was like, you got him a Slurpee too? And he said he was thirsty. Look at him. Yeah. Like, grandma.
Oh. Yeah. Well, what can you do? What
Not
can you
give
do?
not
It's not
not
the
let the
grandma's fault,
disres-
okay?
Yeah. I know, it's my fault too, right? My fault that he said the dumb thing. It's my fault that I'm upset that she
I'm
gave
not
him
saying
something
that. It's grandmas. Grandmas will, even if you like say something so out of pocket, they're still gonna treat you like their grandkid that you are.
See, this is I don't understand this only because I did not get that. My grandma treated me like a mom. Like,
Well, yeah, you mentioned that before.
yeah, and I'm not trying to, and my mom will attest to this, right? Let's not bug my grandma with this. She's old. I don't want to, like, I don't want the last thing that we talked about to be like, you bitch.
We're gonna call grandma. She's gonna be on the podcast.
Gran, why did you hate me so much? And it's now a therapy session with Judy and Ryan.
And
But
I'm
no,
just
like,
moderating it, like,
like she was nice and like, I think that she treated me the way that an aunt who has to adopt her niece or nephew would treat, like a little nicer than a parent. Like,
okay.
I'm going to be a little nicer to you because you're not mine, but I'm also not going to let you get away with anything.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
that's how I feel. Anyway, we got to take a
Yeah.
quick break because we're
Yes.
running up against the clock. But when we come back, I have something that I've been excited to try with Judy all night, and we'll get to
Yes.
that right here on a conversation with Judy and Ryan.
Woo.
All right, welcome back to a conversation with Judy and Ryan right here, youtube.com/take a breath. And yeah, all of your audio podcast places. Please remember, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I should have said that earlier, huh?
Yeah. It's okay. It's
Live
what we
and
do.
learn.
It's what we
Live and
do.
learn. Maybe
Just gotta sprinkle it sometime in the
maybe by
show.
episode 50, we'll get it correct. All right. So, Judy, I know
Yes.
that you're a huge football fan,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
And I know that you used to be really into the Lakers. No?
What?
Who's
No?
your was it the Mavericks? Have you always been a Mavericks fan?
No, I don't
I
have a
remember at
baseball.
one
I don't have a
point.
basketball
Did you
team.
say
I said
baseball?
baseball. My bad. I
That's how
don't.
that makes this so much better that you don't know the difference between baseball and basketball.
Shut
That's
up. I
perfect.
do. Wow. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So,
No, I do not have a basketball team.
all right. I thought that at one point you did.
No.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, perfect. So what I want to do is I would like for you
Okay.
to guess who is going to win each round of the NBA playoffs.
Okay.
And then we
Ready.
will we will decide from there.
Okay.
So let's see. Is this set though? Okay, so
Don't they have a play-in tournament still?
they got play-ins going, yeah. So
Okay, well, let's just do
this
the whoever's already set.
okay, so this is assuming that the Lakers beat the Timberwolves.
Okay.
And so who's the eighth then? And that the Timberwolves beat whoever the winner of that next game would be. So we have Minnesota and LA in the Western Conference.
Okay.
And then it also assumes that Atlanta is going to get in as well as Miami.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. Very excited for
And
this.
then
Oh,
watch on our next episode, neither of those teams that we just assume we're gonna win. We're just gonna,
if LA
gonna
doesn't
make
make it,
it.
I'm gonna be real upset if LA doesn't make it. So
Okay.
all right. And you haven't been paying attention to the season like at all.
At all. All I know is because I have a lot of Dallas Twitter followers. All I know is the Mavs are not in the playoff.
Yeah, they shut it. They were like, we want our pick.
Yeah. Aren't they
know.
getting investigated for that too? But
Yeah, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Like,
I don't know. Who
you
cares?
know, well, the reason that people care, and I'll just say this very quickly, the reason people care is because if they had made it into the playoffs, then they most likely would have had to swap their pick with the Knicks.
Uh-huh.
So because they had pick swaps, but if they were in the top 10, which is where they are now because they didn't make the lottery, then it's protected and they get to keep it.
No.
So yeah, I mean, either way, that team is a train wreck, and I am here for it. So good job, Dallas. You
Yeah.
guys, they really are the Cowboys.
Go, Mark Cuban.
They're the Cowboys of the basketball world. All flash, nothing else.
Love it.
That was bad. Anyway.
Yes.
All right, we will start. We're gonna start in the Eastern Conference.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
In the Eastern Conference, I have number 1 Milwaukee going against number 8 Miami.
Okay. Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, why?
Let's go Bucks. I don't know. They have Giannis still, right? So we're just gonna go with it.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right.
I'm like, he's still there. I know that.
I saw him on a Sports Center. All right. We got Cleveland and New York.
The Knicks?
The Knicks and the Cavs.
Damn, who's even in the Cavs anymore?
LeBron
Um,
left and they have a team still?
yeah, LeBron left. Like Kevin Love's not there anymore either, right?
No, he's in Miami.
Oh, he's in Miami. Oh, let's go
Uh-huh.
Miami.
No,
Oh wait,
you
damn
already
it!
picked against Miami.
Sorry, it's the
You
Knicks.
said
Oh, you know what?
Giannis.
I'm gonna go with
This is
Knicks.
awesome. Already, first pick, and you're like, no, fuck that. Kevin Love's old ass is in Miami. Fuck you, Giannis.
No, sorry, thought it was Miami and the Cavs. Sorry. No, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go with Knicks.
You're gonna go with New York, okay?
Sure. I don't even know how they got in. I didn't even know they were good enough.
Well, the Knicks took your boy Jalen Brunson. He was on the Mavs last
Oh,
year.
okay.
So, and the Mavs could have re-signed him, and he was like, "Okay, I'll stay if you want." And they were like, "No, we don't want to sign you." So he went to New York, and he's doing awesome.
Okay.
All right, so now we have Philadelphia against Brooklyn.
Let's go Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I hate anything Philly. So moving on.
Okay. Boss, I'm not gonna lie, that one's gonna hurt you later on. Let's go Boston versus Atlanta.
Uh, this is thinking Atlanta's gonna make it, right?
Yes,
Okay.
obviously. That's why I said Boston versus Atlanta.
I don't know. Is Boston good? They used to be. I don't even know who these players are anymore. I guess I'll go Boston.
This is the best sports analysis I've ever heard. Oh god. Okay. So just a quick.
Oh, okay. Yes. Recap.
No, actually, I'm gonna
Oh,
wait until the end because I don't want to give. We're gonna keep going, and then when we get to who you picked to come out of the East, I'll give a quick recap on that before we go over to the West. Okay.
okay.
All right. So in round two, we have the Bucks versus the Knicks.
Oh wait, we're doing it like brackets. I thought we were just doing the first round and circling back later. Oh,
We're doing. No. We're doing the whole
I
thing.
didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you said Bucks or Knicks?
Bucks Knicks.
Bucks.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Brooklyn or Boston.
Boston.
Okay. So then in the Eastern Conference championship game, you
Yeah.
have the Milwaukee Bucks
Ooh.
versus the Boston Celtics.
Okay. We'll do Bucks.
Bucks.
Yep.
You're just like, whoever the best team is, that's where we're going.
Sounds like it. They're number one for a reason, I'm sure. I don't even know if they're number one overall in the league or just the East.
So real quick, you have in the first round of the Eastern Conference Finals. You have Milwaukee beating Miami. I think that's a very solid choice. Milwaukee has pretty much been one of, if not the best teams in the league this year.
Okay.
Not only do they have Giannis, they have Chris Middleton finally coming back and Drew Holiday. And, Giannis won a championship a couple of years ago. He's probably feasting for another one. So fair enough. Next one, Cleveland against New York. You have the Knicks going. This is probably the most contested series.
Okay.
Or I shouldn't say contested, but the closest in talent in series in, if not the Eastern bracket, definitely, or no, if not the entire league, definitely the Eastern bracket. So it can go either way.
Okay.
Cleveland does have a plethora of young talent, including Donovan Mitchell, who went for 70 or 80 points earlier this year in a single game. So, good on you.
Good on Finn. Okay.
for kicking them out. And then, New York, they have Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle. They got a lot of good pieces there. So we'll see what happens. That's a toss-up. I can't fault you on that one. However, and I know you're biased because you hate the Eagles, right? I get it.
Yeah.
But you picked Philadelphia.
No, I didn't pick.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You picked Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, yeah.
No, actually, no, don't correct me. I was going to say it right. You picked Philadelphia, which has Joel Embiid, who is going to probably be this year's MVP.
Oh,
James
and well, yeah,
Harden.
Embiid is still there. I forgot about him.
James Harden, who is playing, while not like MVP Harden, a
Yeah.
very, very good version.
Mhm.
And I think it's Tyrese Maxey or Tobias Harris, one of those T guys, also, right?
Okay.
And you got the slam dunk champion, Matt McClung, just ganking it. Oh, sweaty, gross. Um, and you chose them to lose
Yeah.
to the Brooklyn Nets that literally blew their entire team up this year.
All I know is Katie's not there and Kyrie's not
Exactly.
there.
KD left, Kyrie left,
I don't
James
know,
Harden
but
left.
somehow they're still in the playoffs.
Because half the teams in the league make it.
Why couldn't the other teams make it, but they didn't discombobulate their team? I don't know.
Also, you're like, they made it. They're at the bottom of the bracket.
Hey, they're in, all right?
Well, also, they won a lot of games before KD left. So. All right. So you picked Brooklyn to lose to Philly. And then
Brooklyn
you picked
to beat Philly, yes.
Brooklyn to beat Philly. Sorry. It's so terrible of a pick. It's such a terrible pick. My brain can't even make sense of it and say it. And then you have Boston beating Atlanta. Boston has, as a team, probably the only team that rivals Milwaukee.
Really interesting.
Well, yeah, because they have depth, right? So they have two of the best perimeter players in the league, and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
Okay.
And then you have Malcolm Brogdon. You have a bunch of. They have a lot of depth, and they have some good pieces on the perimeter, which is what you need nowadays. And they have the guy Time Lord, which, if you ever have time, go look up the story as to why the center for the Celtics is called Time Lord. It's very funny. Okay. But yeah, I would say that Milwaukee has higher end top talent,
right?
But that Boston has a deeper team.
Okay.
So, yeah, but either way, fuck the Hawks. So they're out. So then the next round you had the Bucks versus the Knicks, and you had the Bucks going over them. Yeah, good call. And you had Boston going over Brooklyn. Which, okay, I mean, the fact that Brooklyn's there, I just golly.
I guess. Jeez.
And then you were just like, you know what? Whatever. The best team, Giannis is the best team, so it doesn't matter. Giannis.
Yeah. Giannis Bucks done. Okay. All right.
So now we're going to do the same thing, but on the West. All right. Round one. Woo. You got Denver versus Minnesota.
Damn, Denver's number one, really? I didn't even know they were good either. What the hell? What is happening in the world these days?
Denver's a world where Denver sucks at football and is great at basketball.
Sorry. So you said Denver and Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay, we'll go with Denver since
they're number one.
They're number one. All right. Okay. Fair.
All right. Okay. Now we have Phoenix v. LA. Clippers.
Oh, the Clippers.
Phoenix Suns versus the LA Clippers.
Who is in the Clippers? Because, well, I guess we're going to have to go Suns. They're pretty stacked, apparently.
Apparently.
All I know is they got Katie and Kendall Jenner's ex. I can't think of his name right now. It's like
basketball picks based on the Kardashians. I fucking love it.
It's not coming to me his name right now, so I'm not gonna say it. But Kendall Jenner's ex.
This is the greatest thing I've ever done.
What's his name? You know
Including the birth of my child, Devin Booker.
Yes, thank you. See, you knew who I was talking about.
Yeah, no, I didn't say you were wrong. I said the greatest thing that has ever happened to me, including the birth of my child, is you picking basketball winners based on the Kardashians. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we have the Suns going over the Clippers. All right. We have Sacramento versus Golden State.
Golden State, because that's my boy Klay Thompson.
Oh my God. You ladies love the light skins, I swear.
I love Klay Thompson. That's Bay Thompson all day.
Oh my God. What? Last week it was Zaddy, Keanu Reeves. Now it's Bay Thompson.
I will show you all of the tweets that I have said Klay Thompson.
What's
Bay
next?
Thompson.
Next week, you're going to be like, hey, John Cena, you can see me.
No, but go on. Also, I heard on the Twitters that Sacramento has like the most expensive playoff tickets or something for like the first round of the playoffs. I go, what? Why? I don't know.
Well, we will talk about that afterwards when I recap.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Fair.
not fuck with the format of this vaunted historical documentary. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Golden
All right,
State all day.
Back to Kendall Jenner's ex. All right, so we got Bay Thompson all
We
day.
got Bay Thompson all day. Steph Curry.
And then Memphis versus the Lakers.
I hate the Lakers. We'll go Memphis.
Wow. Okay.
Like I don't know. It's my brother loves the Lakers. He's like a huge Lakers fan. I don't understand why, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's a fan of one of the greatest teams of all time,
Bleh.
and they also happen to have one of the greatest players to ever play in the NBA on the team.
I get it. I know.
I'm a Lakers fan, but still, like, come on.
LeBron, I guess. I fucking guess.
King Jams is what we call him in this house. King Jams.
All right.
All right. Denver against Phoenix.
Ooh. I'll go Phoenix.
Okay.
You know, Kendall Jenner's ex and Katie.
There you go. There you go.
Wait, is Chris Paul still with them?
He is.
Oh, okay. Look at Chris Paul go. Go
Yeah, State Farm too. Whatever.
Just
like
add
the
him
whole
on.
crew.
Add him to the list.
and then Golden State, Memphis.
Golden State.
Okay. So in the Western Conference Finals,
That's gonna be. I would watch that Western Conference final. Phoenix against Golden State.
We have the Phoenix Suns versus the Golden State Warriors.
I'm gonna go with Golden State. They can repeat.
Oh, okay, okay. You think that they are going back to the championship? So in your championship game,
okay,
you have the Bucks, who I believe would have home field or home court advantage.
Home field. Previously you said you like football, right? And then we started talking about basketball. Did you mean to say basketball?
Yeah, because I wanted to let people know that you do have an appreciation of sports, that this is not your sport.
Got it. I'm like, wait.
Why you keep second guessing me? First it was, I didn't say Philadelphia. I didn't pick that. And now it's, hey, you said basketball, you dumb son of a bitch. But did you mean it?
Sorry. Let's go. Championship.
Are you just killing time so you have to come up with a winner?
No, I'm ready. I can say my winner.
Okay, who do you got? The Bucks or the Warriors?
I'm going with Warriors back to back.
Wow. Okay. Honestly, you know what's funny is that and this year might be different because there seems like there's a lot of parity. But this is the one thing I do hate about the NBA is that when you have 7-game series, usually the talent rises to the top and wins out in most cases.
Right.
It's not the same as that in baseball because you can have so many different things happen. Right. It's definitely not the same in football because you only have the 1-game elimination.
Right.
But in basketball, normally you have a lot of favorites winning because the favorites have the better talent. And in 7 games, the talent will rise.
Right.
So I say that because your brackets, since you went chalk, aren't that bad. Like chalk means if you're a gambler, it means that you've gone with the favorite, right?
Yeah.
So they're not bad. I mean, Bucks, like I said, going back to, we already talked about the East Coast. In the West Coast, Denver They have Jokic, who is going for his third straight MVP. People don't think he's going to win it, but he's still going for a third straight one. You have a bunch of talent that are finally playing together this year. And I say that because they've had a lot of injuries in the past, but they've never done it before. They always get bounced in like the first, second round of the playoffs. Haven't even made a Western Conference Finals. I want to say since the bubble year. So, they have a lot to prove. Minnesota's fucked. So
okay.
Minnesota, Rudy Gobert literally tried to punch his teammate the other day.
Okay, is that what was happening? And so he suspended one game.
So he got suspended for trying to punch his teammate. Their best defender got in trouble for a foul and punched a wall, broke his hand. He's out for the remainder of however long. He's just done. Right?
Yeah.
So one, I don't even know if that team makes it because I think that they're going to lose tonight to the Lakers and then possibly lose again. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Minnesota's a train wreck. Phoenix, very, very top heavy. You got Duncan, Kendall Jenner's ex, and Chris Paul, who he's not vintage Jake from State, but he as long as the thing that you hope with Phoenix is that they stay healthy, because for that trade for Durant, they got rid of all of their depth. Oh, and let's not forget about DeAndre Ayton, who is, he's like a poor man's Draymond Green.
Okay.
Right? A lot of people are like, damn, that's fucked up. Poor man's Draymond Green. That's real messed up. But he does what they need, right? Mm-hmm. He does just enough of what they need. They don't need too much. They just need him to rebound and maybe plug up the middle, but really just let KD cook, right?
Yeah.
Clippers have Kawhi.
Yes.
How you gonna forget about the Claw?
I forgot about him. I thought he was still at Toronto, honestly.
He only spent 1 year there. So they have Kawhi. They also have Paul George. Paul George is hurt right now, so they're hoping that he
isn't he always
back.
Injured?
They both are, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The Clippers are always next year's best team. They're always like, oh, next year, they got the best depth and they have one of the best coaches and they got that talent, blah, blah, blah. Okay, next year.
Yeah.
Sacramento you're right. I'm sure the tickets are expensive because one, they are playing the Warriors. That's going to jack up the prices. But two, this is the first time they've been in the playoffs in 20 years.
Wow. Okay.
Also, they had the number one of all time scoring offense.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
So there's a lot of great things. They in Sacramento, they like to say light the beam. So I don't know. Last thing I heard about Sacramento is that it was like the meth capital of California.
Probably.
But maybe they got new stuff going on. So, and then Golden State, look, I get why people like Golden State. Here's my issue. Okay. One, they're old. They are very old.
Yeah.
Right. And my point in saying that is you look at their win-loss record this year, they lost of all of the 40 games they played on the road, they lost 30 of them. They're a terrible road team, right? Yeah. So there's that. Okay. Two, their best defender, Andrew Wiggins, was at home for the last 2 months. Apparently he was dealing with a personal issue, but he was just at home. He hasn't played. True. So fair. That's not going to be an issue. Yeah. And then, the last thing, like I said, with them being old, I think just going back to back and having to play that many games is a lot on the body, especially when you have someone like Draymond who really isn't the pinnacle of what he was for defense. Right. And really his best way to play defense is by getting in the head of the other player. Yeah. But he's already always in technical trouble. So
he is. That's true.
All right. And then Memphis, they have a lot of talent. They have Dylan Brooks, who is annoying. But and they have Ja, obviously, and Ja is God. He is God's gift to basketball. But they have a lot of immaturity, and
Isn't he the one who got caught with the gun?
Yeah, he didn't get caught. he Instagram
Or he's
lived
like
himself.
waving it. Yeah,
He Instagram lived himself waving a gun around in a club.
that was him. Yeah.
Like it's not like he got caught. Like somebody else hit him up on their phone and like, hey, look, that's
Right.
John Moreno. No, Dum Dum was like,
Sorry.
yo, I'm
Yeah.
about it. What up?
And
Also, I'm half black. I'm allowed to talk like that.
Why
Okay.
is Memphis considered to be in the Western Conference? How did that pan
Why
out?
is Dallas in the East? Okay, let's not get caught on semantics. Okay.
No. Okay, well that one's okay. First of all, Memphis is all the way on this side.
Oh my
At
God,
least
you
Dallas is
actually
kind of
want to
like
have a fucking geography conversation right now?
that's all I have to say about that. That's all. I was just very confused. I was very confused, okay? Just a little confused.
Oh my
You don't have to get into
God.
it. I just wanted to bring it up.
All right. And the Lakers are a very uh enigmatic team, right? That's a word that I like to make myself feel good about myself.
Yeah.
Because pre-trade deadline, they sucked. Okay.
Okay.
It was LeBron and AD and Russell Westbrook. And Russell, who is also on the Clippers,
Oh,
he can't shoot and he needs to be in a more ball-centric offense, which doesn't play well with the play style of LeBron or Anthony Davis, right?
okay.
At the trade deadline, they traded away a bunch of stuff, including Russell Westbrook. They got a lot of good pieces, and now they have a very formidable squad.
Okay.
I'm of the belief that if they had had this team the entire year, that they would probably be the top 3 seeds, right?
Okay.
But they didn't. They had it for the last third of the year. Of that time, LeBron missed about a month, so there really hasn't been that much time to gel. But they also are really kind of scary when everyone is on the court. So that's just, I think LA wins that series.
Okay.
I don't know how much farther they go. Well, I guess to me, if I'm based on this bracket, I would say they go to the Western Conference Finals because I would say that I know people. I'm sorry, I'm getting in my own head, but I would say that they would beat if they beat Memphis, that they would also beat Sacramento because Sacramento doesn't have a very good defense. And then they would get beat by Phoenix.
Okay.
So then you got Denver losing out to the Suns in round 2. That's fair. That's very fair. Like I said, the thing with Phoenix is they probably have the best top end talent, but we got to hope that KD stays healthy, that Chris
Yeah.
Paul stays healthy, that Mr. Kendall Jenner's ex stays healthy. Oh man. Golden
love it.
State,
Love it.
Golden State and Memphis. You got Golden State winning. I can't believe you have Golden State beating the Suns though. That's like that to me is just
That to you is just
that's
what?
it's insulting.
There's a chunk. Hello?
Hi.
What do you have to say for yourself this time?
So you're that bored with basketball, huh?
No, he was just running up over here. Need to get him out the way.
All right. Well, that was a riveting end to the NBA playoff talk with
Love it.
Beauty and Ryan.
Yes. Love that segment.
I'm excited.
We'll see how it like pans out.
I'm excited to see how I mean, I'm real excited for that first what is it? Brooklyn Philadelphia series. Oh my God.
Eastern Conference right here.
I'm ready for that so much.
Now I feel like I should just keep up with like scores and things so I can remember who like.
No, please don't. This is so much better.
Okay, yeah, you do it.
I'm gonna go get like cricket tournaments. All right. We got the San Gennaro Aberramas versus the Venezuela Yacatos. Who you got, Judy? Are you that intimidated right now? You're just so intimidated.
No, I'm like the who and the what?
Oh, I just made the names up, man.
Oy
All
vey.
right.
Good stuff.
Did you hear about that stupid Bud Light shit?
No. What
Oh
happened?
my God. So Bud Light,
Why'd you just get really dark?
oh, my camera's always messing up, man. You know what? Here, I'm just gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stay right here. There we go.
There you
There.
go. Okay.
So Bud Light,
Yes.
they recently have decided to have a partnership with a transgender model. Hold
Okay.
on, let me look up that person's name. Dylan Mulvaney, right?
Okay.
So I guess they've been putting Dylan on their packaging. And as a result, a lot of people have decided to boycott Bud Light,
Wow. Okay. Okay.
including such country artists as Travis Tritt and Kid Rock.
Of
Now,
course.
now I know that when I said Travis Tritt, you had no fucking idea who I was talking about. That's fine.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Look, country is not our thing. No disrespect on you, Mr. Travis.
Yeah.
But of course, we're going to know who Kid Rock is.
Yes.
I personally, I don't understand the hate. Like, it's
I don't think we could
weird.
ever understand that kind of
Like,
hate towards
why do you
it.
have to get so upset over the fact that they are just being inclusive? It's not like they said this beer is only for
Only,
transgenders.
right.
If you drive a truck or work on a farm or carry a six-shooter with you, and don't drink our beer. No, they weren't saying that. They were just saying, hey, we like to make money. So whoever wants to buy our beer
We'll
can
let
have.
them. Yeah.
It's the same thing. They would ask Michael Jordan back in the day, "Are you Democrat or Republican?" And I'm paraphrasing when I say this, and he said something like, "Both of them buy shoes." You
Yeah, yeah,
know?
yeah. It's true.
Exactly. So, you know, I mean, maybe also part of it is publicity, but the fact that that can be good publicity, in my opinion, is just so absurd.
Yeah.
You
Like
know,
now it just kind of brings out to light, like, oh, Kid Rock again. Like, are we like over Kid Rock?
well, that's the thing is that people like you and I are, but there's a lot of country music fans out there that enjoy the stuff he makes.
I
And look,
guess,
as we
yeah.
talked about last week with Diet Coke, we're not going to sit here and try and tell people what is and isn't better. I'm not anyway. Judy may. I won't. But yeah, I mean, it's just because it's the same thing to me as if they put if they put that's a bad example. I was gonna say Aaron Rodgers, but a lot of Cowboys don't like Aaron Rodgers because he's all hippied and does his own thing and that kind of stuff, right?
Okay.
Um, but JJ Watt, okay,
Okay.
everyone universally loves JJ Watt, and if I boycotted something that he was in, you would only say, "Oh, that's just because you don't like him," because there's literally no reason to like him other than the fact that he's white.
Sure. Okay.
Right? That just
Okay.
it's stupid. It's my point is it's stupid. Okay, I'm upset.
That
I'm
yeah.
upset, Judy. I'm upset about it.
Yeah, it is annoying, but I mean, Kid Rock has been known to not support like the LGBTQ community. So I don't know why it would be such a surprise for him to hate on this. You know what I mean? So
No, I guess it's not a surprise for him in particular. Like you put him into a vacuum and you're like, okay, I get it. It's Kid Rock, right? It's
yeah,
the same thing with my kid. You put him in a vacuum, you're like, all right, I get it. He said that you were poor and he shouldn't have said that.
right.
But my point is that just in the society that we live in,
Yeah.
the fact that he and I get it, free speech and all that stuff, but the fact that he feels comfortable enough to what Kid Rock did on his it was on one of his social medias. It was a video of him using a case of Bud Light as target practice.
Okay. Oh,
I'm not going to sit here and say that he is trying to incite anything, right?
right.
But let's be honest and let's just look at the
But
optics of it.
right.
He shot with a shotgun, assault rifle, whatever it was. I wasn't paying close. I know it was a rifle of some sort or a shotgun of some sort. He
Something.
had to
Yeah.
shoulder it. But he shot something that he doesn't like with a gun.
Right.
He shot something that to him represents transgenders with a violent weapon.
Yep.
I'm just saying, you look at the optics of it, and it's real easy to see how people can go violence against a group of
Oh
people.
yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I'm saying, man. That's why I say I don't get it. Okay, you want to say I'm not going to participate in Bud Light sales in any way, shape, or form. I'm not going to let them sell on my tours, all that
Right.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, that's your right. Do I agree with it? No, but that's your right as a person.
Right.
But to make such a spectacle of it,
I didn't realize he did that. I didn't know he did all that video and stuff.
yeah. So,
Yeah, what you can do.
so are you a Coors Light girl? Is that why you didn't know this was going on?
No, I just didn't pay attention. I don't drink beer. All I know is I saw somebody post a picture and it's like it just said pre-gay Bud Light. And I go, what? That doesn't make sense. But now that you bring
Now it
this
does.
up,
It makes all the sense.
wow, okay. Yeah.
Oh God. We only have a couple minutes left. I'm just trying to see if there's
Oh.
anything.
People just be like upset over things that shouldn't even upset them. Just move on. Get on with your life, bro. There's other more pressing matters out there.
Okay, perfect. This is a great way to end the show.
Yeah.
What is, speaking of other pressing matters, what is the worst thing that you've laughed at? So something that you were like, oh my God, that's terrible, but you could not stop yourself from laughing. I know the
Oh,
exact thing it is for me.
I can't think of it on the top of my head.
Come on, Judy.
I honestly can't tell you, but I'm like, oh, there's things like TikTok videos like I shouldn't be laughing at, but damn, I probably laughed at it. So I can't give you like prime examples. I'm sorry. So you go ahead.
All right. For me, I don't remember what reality show this was from, but the girl, it was like a bunch of girls talking to a woman. And the one girl is talking about her history and how hard it's been and how she had to.
Oh no, say it.
I'm trying. I am trying. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm sorry. So the one girl was saying how she had to abort both of her babies. I don't know if they were twins or not.
I know where you're going with this. Continue.
Oh, the
Oh.
optics on this show right now is so bad. So she's talking about this, and then behind her, another one of the girls just goes, damn, double homicide.
Bitch. That's because it's been used. That sound has been used so much on TikTok, like when it first aired. And I want to say this show was, it might have been America's Top Model. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
My favorite. It's I feel bad every single time I think of it, but
Oh man, that brings back. Now I gotta go find videos. Say like,
honestly, I can't wait to rip that later on, where it's just like me being like, "Yeah, I had 2 abortions," and then you just go like,
wait, what? Nobody laughed like that.
"No, you did because you remembered
Then
what
I
it
remember,
was."
yeah.
Yeah, see,
Like,
so
damn, double hump.
it's forever on video.
Great.
That does it for another episode of A Conversation with Judy and Ryan. Thank you guys so much for being along for the conversation with us. If you want to if you want to be part of the conversation, please hit us up on all the social, Twitter and TikTok, basically.
Twitter and TikTok.
As well as on youtube.com/take a breath. Until next week, we say a goodbye.
Bye.